nay gipasar nga revocation of the deed of donation. Pero somehow it got lost along the way. Nya kiha mang PNP. Di napatabang diri mga occupants. Klaro man gyud ang ilang violation. Say violations. Well, ang the violation is what they never built barracks there. Ang ilang gibutang diha mga quarters sa officers. Kaduha. Klaro man ka itong if the Philippine Constabulary is legally abolished or ceased to exist, then the property reverts to the province of Cebu. Mo nang PC Hills. Mabitong gitawag ng PC Hills, di man na PNP Hills. PNP Hills di ana. Di ba? O, sa may nga na. Sa may. O, PC lagi. Sa manang PC. Abi na ko,
Philippine Constitution.
Nanya, yung argument nila, wag ko ng PNP is the PC. Boy, tubag sa ilang legal. PNP is the PC. Uy, karon ikaw ha, bugador ba ka? Nya kay nagdamar Miss 1994 nga, ka ng PNP law.
PNP law.
Yang gibasa.
Base sa PNP law, i-abolish gid siya kay niya ang i-absorb siya sa pag-o nga PNP. Kuyog sa ubang mga agencies nga similarly situated,
including the Philippine Integrated National Police, PINP. So they cannot claim nga you're only a component of the PNP because you also have the PINP and other agencies. So mauna, ni-interview na ta sa court case. Pero I've already talked with, I talked to General Vega, kuha naman to siya. I talked with General Alba, nga, you really want this? I said, you really want this? Kaning kaso? Take your cue from the Camp Lapu-Lapu. It reached all the way up to the Supreme Court. Hindi na ako gobernador. Pero tingnan mo, bumalik talaga ako. Pinabalik ako ng Diyos na mag-gobernador kasi unfinished business yun. Ito, kung i-pursue nyo ito hanggang Supreme Court, kayo rin, maging gobernador forever ako. Babalik at babalik rin ako. Tatapusin ko rin ito. Muna, naghimo sila TWG. I hope, nagkuha na mo. I think that was to...
nagkuhat sila sa kuan ko, bali, ni-file tag intervention, niya pag humanilahan gi-comment.
No, TWG, aning PNP ba?
Yes, go. Nagkuhat siya nga maka-file ko sa atong reply. Niya mag-istoryahanay na may karon
After the
reply na to kay lisod
ang TWG.
Di na to.
There's a joint TWG between the province and PNP.
Ano?
1,050
Question?
Ang vice usa mo ipa-open na.
GOV ang
May vice na, no? Sige.
TIEZA GOV. TIEZA plans pag-develop sa ilahang mga owned lots sa Bual, Arca, Duliquet, Airport.
Well, this all started when I wrote COO and General Manager Mark Lapid of Chiesa requesting for assistance in the rehabilitation and restoration, in fact, of Sibonga Church, which was badly hit by Typhoon Odette. Now, since that is declared national historical landmark ba na or treasure man tingali, naanay kuan marker sa NHCP, I said nga patabang ta kay para ma-restore ni nato. It's not just to renovate it, no? It's not a matter of just tabunan lang nimong nilupad nga ato. He favorably considered my request because well, of course, he would favorably consider that request, no? Pero ako tong gipuno nga, alam mo kasi, Nuestra Señora del Pilar yan, ang patron. That's and I was born on her feast day. So, i-birthday gift mo na lang ito sa akin. Sige, bertigip ko yan kay GOV. Pero tabang siya, working with NHCP. Since we were already on the subject of properties in restoration, the properties in Cebu of Tiesa were also brought up. Ang Argao Beach Club, which is actually located in the Dalaget, in the Dalaget Beach Park. Ang Moalboal properties and some others, but mao ni ang giuna nato, and we initially had a meeting. Si GMR could not attend, but the mayors attended, Argao, Dalaget, and Moalboal, as well as the legal of Tiesa, to discuss how we could proceed. Si Bonga was okay na. He only needed to know how much funding was required. But he said, I will visit para talagang makita natin. When we went there sa Sibonga, because the amount requested was just for electrical, for roof repair, what else? Plumbing or ano. And he looked at the church, he said, hindi kakasya to. Ito lang ba gagawin natin? When in fact, because of the water stains, the altar talaga that needs to be restored, kaya wala na dihang retablo, ang mga sound system, paano kung we will allocate, kay gamay ra pod kay gipangayo, 15 million, we'll allocate this amount, and there is so much to be done. Baka mamaya sasabihin ng mga tao, when we open up this church again, titingnan, ganito pa rin. Baka binulsa yung 15 million. Kaya mura ma rin yung naon, kabatian eh. Mura hinuog kami pa yun yung ma-accuse. So ningon siya, give me a clear estimate for the full restoration of not just Sibonga Church, because we went to the kanang kumbento. It was a beautiful structure, but it is so dirty. Ambot giunsa na diha in town pag-maintain. To apangad to'y 1 million ka iro nga manghambat ra ba, naghimuan dito og mura og dog pen attached to the convento. Anyway, but beautiful ka yung convento gyud, and they have these huge murals nga wa lang gyud, so dusty and so neglected lang ba, which the mayor has been requesting, and the first floor himo museum kay perfect man along the road pa gyud. So in charge, prepare a budget for the restoration, not just repair, there's a difference, for the restoration of both the Sibonga Church and the convento. I tasked our engineering together with architect Javier, and then on the side of the Archdiocese, I think they have their architect and engineer too, to come up, general estimates pa lang. So you don't need yet the detailed program of work, to come up with the general estimates on a per square meter basis for the restoration, para GMR could present this to the board for approval. Now, what was agreed upon, then we proceeded, but in the prior meeting, what was agreed upon was, in order for Tiesa to move forward in their properties, kay daghan di kayo nyo, na mga claimants, na cases niya. In the meantime, ang properties just get dilapidated, like the Argao structures, no? What na? I mean, as you could see in the picture, kato na lang mga pillars na habilin. But kung nakakuyog pa lang mo, kung iimbitar pa lang unta mo na mo, manggod mo imbitaran na mo, you'd feel different there, kay dindot yung kayo ang lugar. It's overlooking the sea, nga crystal clear waters, puti kayo ang bus. Dindot yung kayo. Muna, magbanandam karon si Attorney Villa og Memorandum of Agreement, tripartite, Tiesa, province of Cebu and the two LGUs, which are Argao and Dalaget, in the joint management and operation of
Of the
Argao Beach Club in the interim while we look at further development. In the meantime, ang buhaton sa Tiasa, katong inyo nakitaan nga structures nga nangibilin, gwapo kaayo nga mactan stones man to, utangan nila atop so that this can and i-rehabilitate ang comfort rooms para magamit dayon. Yan ingon pud ko kay na may road leading into it. Ni-offer dayon ang atong mga board members nga pamutangan na namog solar lamps out of their loft nga street lights. So temporary ra gud na, pero at least nanay presence na pud mahibalik. While we will deal, by the way, I want to emphasize nga where that structure is located and the beach, na cove nga beach, na gamay pong beach diri katong beach park. Clear na wa nay claimants. So no question there. Ang Moalboal, out of 70 hectares, na 11 hectares nga walay claim. And for this, mao gyapon direction sa Tiesa, they would like to enter into a MOA with the province. Of course, together with Moalboal. So far as the Moalboal property is concerned, for the joint development of their property.
Is it
Further to
vacant
that,
vacant property sa Malboal.
that's vacant. Yeah, 11 hectares nya. Katong uban sa 70 maguna. Tong 70 hectares na atoy kuan, mga claims pa. Pero at least ang 11, that's clear. And moving in that same direction, GM Lapid is also contemplating entering into a partnership or a joint development agreement with the province of Cebu for their other properties in Cebu.
When we say kuan gov kanang joint development, say plano na like maghimog resort or for example sa
So there lies the next question. Kay excited man kay mo atong among inspection nga airstrip. Wa po to'y claim man sa libre to. Oo. You see, if we are able to bring traffic again, guest traffic, customer traffic, back to the Argao Beach Club, unya labi nang ma-develop na nato again to the beautiful resort that it was, then the airstrip becomes very useful for the guests, and then later on this will now be considered as an alternative
domestic airport.
airport, dili siguro international level, pero at least makaya ang as murabag bantayan o kamotes commercial
Commercial
Lights.
nga domestic.
domestic.
So ang Argao Beach Club gov will be restored into a resort gyapon siya.
It's the best one because of that's something that's its best asset ang location niya. Kay it's so beautiful. Nindot gyud kay imong feeling dito. Kay kuha man gud kanang secluded, tinaw kaayo nya, overlooking nya, kumanaog ka na igamay cove nga puti kayong bus, murag private ko andiha nok nya napoy taas-taas ngadto nga bus pikas nga shoreline.
Ka sa bugo.
Kuha na
Yung
siya.
plano lang kapag
But ang important thing here is if we develop that, this will again add to our tourism
tourist
revenues and add to our distinction as the prime tourist destination in the country.
mga 20 minutes na lang ko ba yung mga biyahe gikan Bogoto, Dalaget, Mangan. Airplane na lang gikan kag
Oh,
Bogoto.
aeroplano na lang.
Airplane. Oy bitaw.
Oo. Kay kung fast kay hours wa.
Okay, next.
Go, kani bang kuan go ba kanang daan gani go sa
Marcelo Fernandez.
Marcelo Fernan nga taytayan nga gi kuan karon sa DPWH sa imo ana na go. Take
Mo na giingon bitaw nga kay na ako nay kaso. Kapalpakan by some people, puting daghana ang nagantos. And it is such a bad impression, first impression for our arriving guests, no, or tourists that come to visit Cebu. That's why I'm meeting with DPWH tomorrow to see if they can remedy that situation. Kaya dili man na pwede mo yun na may goy kaso. Unya, it's not our fault nga nagkakasuhay mo diha. Unya, kaya kami dahing tanan pa antuson. More so, nakapuno mo sa pagkadaot sa gidaot-daot ninyo ang pangalan Sugbo, ha? Pati kayong impression ana sa atong mga tourists. So I'm talking with them tomorrow. Kuyog mo kuno nilang legal nila. Until before beyond that, wa pa ko ika-comment, but certainly maningkamot kung mangitag solusyon, pero di ba ako si superwoman. O igo lang ko magdragona.
Another DPWH issue ka?
Ay, is pinapod. Oh.
DPWH issue ko kaning sa Trans Central Highway nga especially access to Balamban.
West.
I was made aware of that. Nga dili na di ay makadiretso, di na maagian. And it's been one kapalpakan after another. The very biggest kapalpakan is pila na ka-billion ang nabubo diha, anang ilang gibalik-balik, butangan naman, butangan mga usayngan anak mag-pile driving
Race.
naman, lain na pud, unya nakan ka na pud, magbutang na pud, pila naman na ka-billion sa nagasto diha. Engineers man kani sila, nganong di man sila ka maumuhimog sakto. Aw hinoon, mas maayo magud nang dako kay gasto kay mas maayos uban. Nya karon wa na naguba na pod. Unya na unsa pa to sa siraw. Basta that's why I'm meeting with them again also. That's the second issue kay well, first and foremost, this is Cebu City side. And naluoy ko aning mga bagong nagtukod og mga negosyo bitaw, nga mga restaurants, mga kuan nga risbusay, ang mga namaligya buwak, ang tanan diha. Kay cut mag yung traffic. But more so, access ben inamo sa mga mopadog Balamban ug Asturias. Yeah, that is not good. Nga unsa man atong solution? Bago man ako nahibaw anak kay ang akong ruta wa magud nako, wala nako ni agi diha. Unta ba nitabo na niingon gyud mo na dumdum atong naputol ang Saliring Bridge sa Malabuyok. Kung pangutan-on ni mong DPWH 2 weeks pa kuno nila mo restore. Dili 1 week ano human lagi 1 week. Ana ba? Kini ron, I guess I will have to take it up. Okay. Not because I want to kanang sayangan ana exceed my boundaries. This also affects the constituents of the province of Cebu.
Will Cebu City be also invited?
Pwede man. I'll ask more. Ang mo attend ugma ang region ug ang sa tong isang issue. Oh, ang katong
Marcelo
district
Fernandez.
engineer sa kana nga district.
Sa Fernando.
Ko bang katong kaya ako.
Okay.
Gov ang katong pharmacist Gov 30 plus ka po para sa inyo.
Yes, we will have the signings on November 15th. As I had previously told you in a previous PRESSCON, it should be signed by the attending physician, the municipal social welfare officer, and ang ikatulong signatory will be the chief of hospital. If this indigent man yan, para manis mga kabus, nakinanglan ani nga tambal nga dili available or nakinanglan ani nga kanang prosthetic assist nga device nga anak tanan kaning atong mga partners moray padadaan atong nga utang tong unsay kinanglan, padadaan atong prescription slip ila tong scan and then ma-release na to the person or to the patient. Ang ato lang ani nga sila po maintain sa ilang prices. And as a matter of para natay standard, matanaw mi sa prices, more or less, ang uban nga mga butika, naa sa magsunod sa Rose Pharmacy or sa Mercury because Mercury Drug is also part of this. Ang mga pil ani na ay Generica, Jack Medical, Limdaki Trading, RHG, Pharmaceutica, kani Rose Pharmacy, Butika Santo Niño, Mercury Drug, Generics Pharmacy, Berovan, kani mga medical supplies and medical equipment, HDMS, OPC, Biosite Medical Instruments, Euro-Pacific Healthcare, Surge Tech, Medical Supplies, JL Dialmed, and Sanjo Pharma. So, kaning uban, naa ni mismo dito sa Nas Bugo, as Milanilla, naa sa Karkar, nga mga kwan. Pero they will have to adhere to the standard prices of Rose or Mercury.
Pila pong gitanaw nga fund kaning GOV nga tong set aside for this program?
We did not set aside actually. Gitagaan tag 50 million for our malasakit from the Office of the President. Unya, naa sa I pay, kalimot ko pila, mga 35 million tingali from the DOH nga fund nila. So, ato na to na i-charge. Dapat pwede laboratory ang Karkar Women and Children Lying in Polyclinic, the diagnostic, Aguanta Diagnostic, ay laboratory, MRH, St. Michael Clinical Laboratory, Argao. So, all in all, we have 41.
GOV ang paglista ani sa mga intelligence through LGUs.
O ang mo nang na ang MSWD mo certify nga indigent yun. So sorry lang tong mga kuan, LISU. Mga disqualified mo. Budget.
Budget to 20.15 billion.
Ito tong Monday, inyo manggi headline.
Google.
Question.
First reading na pass.
Mo na inyo pangutana. Ang dili ang
Sorry,
drama.
Sorry dito ay pag.
Ambot lang oroy, sila may nagdrama dito.
Technicalities. I think ito ilang pan GOV.
LQ lang to.
Ba't naman? May na-storya ni mo si board tata to.
Wala, but she called to kang Brett saying di gid iyang intention to delay. Lain ra tong ilang kuan. I'm calling them to lunch. For lunch. Patagsaan lang na ako kutsilyo hala pag dinugabay lang mo diha. I'm calling them for lunch. Kinakoy uban i-discuss. But also to clear the air kay ina maayo yun sa mga away-away mo diha. Murag wa namang goy kaatbang. Sila lang mag-away. Mura good mo na LQ.
But, pass na to sa first reading of
Na-pass naman ang first reading.
Second.
Kung ano-
Second
sa
is where
deliberation.
ilan nang i-deliberate. Up to them. Gusto nila idugay-dugay, okay ra ko. Kay daghan ra ba kini sila mga request, okay ra ko. Ako ra pud idugay. Bitaw, I don't think they will do that. Kuan ra to. Wala na kasi nabot sa pamaagi. Pero I think more na ako nabasahan na murag na heated na. Nya nanatoy ko nga mo resign siya sa then gi-recess ni Vice Gov. Nya gistoryahan sila. Ay sa tong gihimo sa atong presiding officer. Gipakalma ba?
Pacify siya.
Ipacify.
Sorry, GOV 18 to 20.
It will be the first suri-suri after 2019. 2020.
2020.
2020, January. And that was right before the pandemic. We had the Northern Escapade, suri-suri to the north. After that, nawa na gyud. Muna nga, this is the first suri-suri. Daghan kayong excited to join. This will be to the south, the Southern Heritage Trail. It will cover the 6 LGUs of the 1st district, the 15 LGUs of the 2nd and 7th. So, sakto ba? And Barili. Kay along the kuan man tapad mas dumanhog. Murag daghan na man kaayo ni kuan, will at least murag as of now murag mga 400 na tingali.
Nana ba yung mga international participants na GOV nga mo matambong or local kasagaran?
Oh, Miss Spain, Miss Chile, Miss Argentina. Pa. Oh, kani Miss United States.
Kay
Ha?
pagbuhay pa man sa tunaingan gud si Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco nga 1.9 million ang arrivals surpass
I'm
na
so
sa-
happy good for her. And wow, she's working really hard. Grabe. Now she's in London, again promoting the Philippines. She has been achieving quite a lot and losing a lot of pounds. I think, I hope she stops losing pounds or tingin she might start to disappear already. Now, she's so dedicated sa iyang trabaho and I was just so proud as a mother. Katubitang dito ta? I think you were there, no? Kasi may nakatuyo sa where was it? SMX.
Sila.
Ang speech sa president nga ya kuno giingnan ng uban mga cabinet secretaries, oh, you have to work hard because you cannot keep up with her. Grabe ka yang pag she was really appreciated by the president as one of the dili naman the hardest. I'm sure the other secretaries are also working very hard, pero one of the very hardest working secretaries. And more so, I wish you to know nga it really helps if kung kinsay secretary diha mo craft og national policy or recommendations to affect LGUs, it helps kung gikan siya LGU. Because she understands the realities on the ground. Dili ka nang uban diha nga magpakaron ingnon yapay usa. Anyway, she was one of those that pushed for the optional face masks indoors and then finally outdoors. And we're hoping nga kanang e-travel card mawaktang na. Naay opposition as kanunay sa DOH. Katong sa optional use, gusto gyud ipadayon gyapon ang mask. Pero I would like to put it on the record karon ha. Daghang kay the DOH bought so much. There's an oversupply of masks that they downloaded to our district and provincial hospitals. Now you know that we're trying to upgrade and clean up our hospitals. I even have an evaluation team. The first report was our hospitals are looking like warehouses with boxes and boxes of masks and PPEs given by the DOH. How do you justify having bought too many masks? Mao na ipadayon lang gyapon ang pagsulob og mask para ma-justified. There's an sobra kadaghan gipalit. Not to mention pila na ka RT-PCR ang nang expire. It's time bitaw that we start thinking about this nga sige og insist ani nga procedures, is it really the right way? Like for example, you cannot have this meeting kung walay antigen. Hello? No, I'm not talking of this. Pero usahay ba? Mag-meeting. Kinahanglan ay RT-PCR o dunay and what will it prove? Well, for one thing, maiban-ibanan ang oversupply sa DOH. So, now you start to understand certain actions ba? Like the continued opposition of that OIC sa DOH against the optional wearing of face mask. Because there are still so many face masks. May gali wa na mo oppose nga may kay wa gi mandatory ang PPE kay we still have so much PPE. Face shield asa ka panago to no katong tag 150.
Hospital.
But I do know that since Christina is the Secretary of Tourism, we are well aware that the other countries are opening up. We will be lagging behind in our share of tourism arrivals if we continue to make it so difficult for tourists to come in. Kanusa pa man? Singapore has fully opened. Vietnam, Thailand. Awa magud dito oversupply of masks. Maybe their Minister of Health did not buy too many masks. And here comes katong iyang One Health Pass, which was so cumbersome. Finally, they have simplified that to the e-arrival card. But still, we are the only country requiring that now in this Southeast Asian region. That's why you should have asked me about my EO. Wa kayo nakasabot adto. Gisunod to nako, but even expanded it. When they said, okay, ang vaccinated, di na kinalag RT-PCR, na naman ko yung previous EO, ana. Ang unvaccinated ka na ito i-quarantine. Ningon na sila, di na kinanglan. Pero, kinanglan, dunay antigen 24 hours before. Ang nasa akong EO is a negative antigen result for unvaccinated shall not be made a requirement prior to boarding. And kung wag yun di ay kay negative antigen, i-test ka upon arrival. For free. Kay ninundo mo, natagaan kog 10,000 ka rapid antigen. Nya ako tong gitabang sa mga maestra, napa may nanubra. So, I turned over to the GMCAC para for operations. Murag over 2,000 ka rapid antigen. And kung magkulang pa na, but niingon sa ang GMJJ na rin nga, dili na kaayo. Kaya usually, ang ilang experience, jutay na lang kayo mo abot nga unvaccinated. I-test ra. After pag-test, kagawas na. Nya, kaning uban rabat, paggawas gyud ana, daghan. Unya, kung makuan, kung mauna, ay sus, do not complicate your lives. Uy, basta kay basaran akong iuhuman na, ayaw daghan na. Mangita pa gyud mo rason nga makomplikar ninyo kinabuhi. Basta akong EO i-test. Kay mo ba ilang requirement? Ora, so i-test. Kung mag-test.
Wow.
Bye. Welcome to Cebu. No na amang god. Kaysa imo na iri. Iko sige na lang magasto ko anang antigen. Pila man na 120, 160. Kumaw mo gyud na. Kaysa dili na nimo kana nga turista, di na hinuon mo gasto 50,000 nga rin nato. Pag abot ana diri, he or she will add to the economy of Cebu. That's a very small investment. Pero pagkakaroon mo pa sa ko investment kay donated man.
May concept pa.
Mao na ha, basahan ninyo maayo. Kanang uban nga gusto makomplikar inyong kinabuhi kay daghan pa gyud ka imong pangutana, mas daghan pa unya imong pangutana kay ni Bergere, ayaw na komplikara. The point is easing of restrictions, make traveling to Cebu ra ako, as seamless and as hassle-free as possible. Sa pa akong gibutan. Travelers to Cebu and the Mactan Cebu International Airport. For travelers to Cebu and the Mactan Cebu International Airport, the wearing of mask shall be optional. Ayaw na po mo pangutana, basta maunan na. Ayaw na kayo pilitoy diha, basta maunan na.
But would they still be needing e-pass, Prof?
E-card, usa pa din na ha. Kay before, I experienced that. Nga, pag balik na namo dire, kinahanglan to i-presentar on boarding, before i-check-in. Kiba ko sa komentaryo dito sa mga tao sa Singapore Airlines, it's not our requirement, it's your government, it's only you and Japan. Pero Japan ko no gilift na, November 16 ilift. Only you and Japan, all others none. Kaya uban diretso man. So, naaday na sa akong EO ha. Ang ipresentar upon check-in will only be, and that's why when I met with the GMCAC, MCIAA, Bureau of Quarantine, gi-appeal na ko ang Association of Airline Operators. Kaya ang presentar gyud upon check-in from point of origin will be ticket and passport or any other form of identification if they need. Kanang e-card, ari na ipakita. Ngari resibo na So, katong uban nga gusto pag daghang ayaw na. Kung gusto mo matubag adto mo sa Manila, landing. Kanang presentation of the e-card, ani na upon arrival. Para paspas. Anyway, usara man na. Kita ra na ngadto sa BOQ. Kamong mga mang-comment ha, ayaw na lagi na i-complicate inyong kinabuhi unless gusto mong mag-complicate. Okay. Besides, isod kayo nang dagang kayo mga tanan, yun, they come travel. What's the point?
Sige pa mga tama balik ka na biyahe.
Lagi, lagi usa. Pero kung ano, nag-follow ba siya kung katawas katilan siya. Wala tayong siya. Kung ano lang trabaho, no? Pero kung maon, inigabot nga maon. May patong usa, kaya ako nito ba ko. May tagsundo ni ang iyo, no? May tag musunod ang airport, ani. Engko mo pusunod, period. Ay salamat. Pero ay usa, daghan kay pangutana. Ay kapoy nimo kung di ka mo travel ay pangutana. Pero og nag-disturbo gyud ka ani akong iyo adto ka landing sa Manila.
Nasunod ka lang sa ginulit.
I hope ma-disseminated na sa tanan nga airlines. I have asked the president of the Mactan Association of Airline Operators nga i-disseminate na aron ma-standard ba. Kaya ang Singapore Airlines, wa pa kuno sila advice, especially atong wearing of mask. Kibaw kapag abot na ko Singapore, inside the airport ha, ang gwardiya pa ningon, no need to wear mask. Ha? Inig-abot na to, diri, wear mask, daghang pag-stock ang DOH.
Security no ang siguro ang mask. Security kuan siguro ang mask kay magtabon mo kasi.
Oh, it's a security risk. Kaya di man masabtan kung
kuan
di ba na masabtan nga ang kanang gitabunan pangag din na tanan o kaha kanang gitabunan unsa
mga wanted mga wanted dito.
ano doon Hi. So kana unsa pa to another kuan nga pambi ato unta interesting kaayo for our travelers. Basta kana I hope yes. What we should be afraid about really is the ASF. Right now, of the 81 provinces in the entire country, 62 provinces are already infected with ASF. They have not been able to control the ASF spread in Panay, Iloilo, and that one ato naman ang gipan. So I have asked again the airlines as well as the authorities ang sa airport to keep repeating the warning that is contained under my executive order na they cannot bring in pork, kanang domestic from Manila, from Davao, from wherever, they cannot bring in any pork and pork-related products. But I've asked the airline to announce it while the passengers are still on board.
Actually announced. Actually na experience ko i-announce.
Ayan? In the airline?
Cebu policy daw.
I want that repeated kay para no I'm really more when we started that pila ra may na infected adto 30 plus now it's double the number.
But go mo end na to yung EO for the ASF ban on December 1
For Iloilo.
For Iloilo.
For I will
Western.
extend it kay we were trying to study ba kung ma-contain ba wala so they haven't contained it.
Possibility nga extend
Yes.
kasi Christmas nga
Yeah.
Christmas pag yun kinahanglan ng tao.
But that is good for our local suppliers. Naman tayo mga local suppliers producing ham.
Yes.
Kay ang ban is kuan man entry. Pwede sila kapalit pagawas.
Think I'll go.
Or not?